Thanks a lot, Mike. Let's set the table. The final four-way is about to go down. AJ Styles, Raven, Abyss, and Ron the Truth Killings. Who's going to get the shot at Chris Harris? Who's going to get the shot at the World Heavyweight Championship? Who's going to make it to the cage? And Sting will be the special enforcer at ringside.
Nashville, Tennessee! It's showtime, folks!
And that it is. It's time for the final four-way.
And all I'm doing is I'm asking you to trust me. You've trusted me once before. I'm asking you to trust me.
You want me to trust Vince Russo? Trust you?
You've done that. I'm asking you to trust me.
I'm gonna be here next Wednesday night. And I am gonna poke my face into something, somehow, someway. You know why? Because it's showtime! Now the rules have completely changed. Fatal four-way. I take the winner of that. The winner of that continues on the road. For you, Jerry, in the cage. Oh, look at this. Winds him up. Tries to get Raven skins here. Look out! Oh, Raven stopped him. Oh, no, Raven just clean. Oh, the Truth Killing there with a chair. Here comes AJ. AJ from the back has hit the ring. Listen to this crowd. They love it. Everything you wanted some attention. Well, you're getting it now. You're getting it from AJ Styles. Taking over the fight now. Raven taking out on AJ Styles. Here comes BCK. Here comes the winner. Many wrestlers. Abyss. Raven. AJ. And the Sunman Superman. The final four are going to meet in the ring. I'm going to make sure everything goes down the way it's supposed to go down.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, the Director of Authority, Mr. Vince Russo.
NWA Director of Authority, Vince Russo. And again, this shows you, Don, the importance of this matchup, this final four-way. To join us here at the broadcast table, at the broadcast position, Vince Russo going to look very closely at this final four-way match.
Yeah, Mike, I'm here. I've been looking forward to this for a long time. It's been an even playing field. I think I've lived up to my word. I think you'd agree with that. We have four guys tonight, all deserving to meet Chris Harris in that next round. I'm looking forward to this.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please allow me to introduce the Special Enforcer. About to make his way to the ring, this is Sting.
Referees, wrestlers, security tried to keep Abyss, the Truth, Styles, and Raven apart without success last Wednesday. Tonight, the former NWA champion Sting assigned to the task of maintaining law and order. You see his face paint showing the effects of an altercation earlier tonight with the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion Jeff Jarrett. Sting, Special Enforcer.
Well, you know, Mike, that Sting is the last guy that Jeff Jarrett wants here tonight, and that's exactly why I put him in that spot.
Who better than Sting to keep these four individuals in line as the Special Enforcer, and maybe just to watch over to make sure that everything that goes down in this important matchup is on the up.
Introducing participant number one, from the Bowery. He weighs in at 225 pounds. This is Raven.
Even if you can't condone his actions in recent weeks, it's difficult to disagree with his logic, and it's impossible to deny that Raven has the attention of Vince Russo.
Well, let's make one thing clear, Mike. He has the attention, but I didn't want Raven in this match because I don't agree with the way Raven got here. But the truth, AJ, they made it clear to me that they wanted Raven in that ring, so I met up to their wish.
Participant number 2, standing 6'8", weighing in at 337 pounds. This is the Monster of Abyss.
Nothing was settled last Wednesday night when this man Abyss and the Truth Ron Killings fought to a no contest. But in the aftermath of the outside interference from Raven and AJ Styles, Killings asked for it. Vince Russo gave the green light for this final four-way as we move one step closer on the road to the cage.
And Mike, this guy Abyss right here, in my opinion, he may be the most underrated wrestler right now in NWA TNA.
From Charlotte, North Carolina, he weighs in at 238 pounds. Ron, the Truth Killings. It was last week, wrestlers and security forced to separate Abyss, Styles, and Raven when the Truth, Ron Killings, proposed that we settle things the old school way, the NWA way. No more fines, no more suspensions, no more complaining. Just put all four in the ring, let the best man prove himself, and that's exactly what Russo is allowing tonight.
And Mike, don't forget that man right there, Ron Killings, was once the NWA TNA champion, and now the last few weeks, I see that fire in his eyes once again, and that's exactly what I wanted to get out of the Truth.
Participant number 4 from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 217 pounds. This is the phenomenal AJ Styles.
His heat, his personal animosity toward Raven came directly after Raven cost him a recent ladder match with Abyss. We watched Styles, Raven, Abyss, and the Truth fight all over the asylum. Tonight, we'll see which one of these four will survive. Who will go on to meet Chris Harris on April the 14th to determine the next challenger for NWA champ Jeff Jarrett. And Don and Vince, you can certainly sense it tonight, the emotions here in the TNA Asylum. Fans, not just around ringside, but all over the asylum, on their feet because of the importance of this match.
Look right there how AJ Styles goes directly to Raven. He feels like Raven cost him that title. And it started, it's on. But one thing I gotta say here is I want to thank Vince Russo for making this NWA Heavyweight Championship so important here at NWA. You're putting the best in the ring. You're making them fight for the title. They've got to earn it. And you see the champion, Jeff Jarrett, looking intently on.
Don, also let me say that I didn't make anything. These three individuals earned it. As I said, Raven is in this match because that's the way they wanted it. But right now, you've probably got the four best competitors in that ring right now, and that's what it's all about.
Attempted that Raven effect DDT on Abyss.
Oh, wow! He just takes him out of the ring. And you heard it. Vince talked about the fire around the Truth Killings, and you saw him. These two are no strangers to each other as they've had battle after battle here at TNA.
Gonna try and chop down this big tree. 6'8" Abyss on the receiving end of the shots from AJ, who springs off the middle. Wait a minute, he went to spring, but Raven, I believe, from outside cut him off.
You know, I've told these kids about Raven. You've got to have eyes in the back of your head when Raven is involved in anything. That's how he works.
I think you made a great call, Vince, when you decided to put Raven in this match.
Well, that's why that man's out there right now.
Special Enforcer Sting trying to stop him. You said Raven has to pay the consequences. The best way, put him in the battle with the other three.
Look around the Truth Killings right there, showing his agility, taking the monster down with the Hurricane Rana.
Raven and Killings in the ring.
I gotta tell you guys, one thing that's bothering me right now in this match, it seems like AJ Styles is so preoccupied on revenge with Raven that I'm worried that he's not gonna be focused. He's got to realize there are two other competitors in that ring.
Well, you gotta understand, Don, you're absolutely right. You're dealing with...
As you see Jeff Jarrett looking on. Go ahead, Vince.
No, I'll get to that point later.
No disqualification in this final four-way. There must be a winner. First pinfall, first submission wins, and of course takes that all-important step on the road to the cage.
You got to use the teamwork sometimes on the Monster Abyss, and Ron the Truth Killings, I think, and AJ Styles are going to use each other while they can. Eventually, it's all for one and one for all, but you got to pick your partner early on if you can do that.
You know, Don, I was a little thrown off there seeing Jarrett watching the ring because you know how much I trust Jeff Jarrett. But again, that's what comes with the AJ Styles and the Ron Truth. They are hungry. They have all the tools, but they're also young. And with age, that's where the mistakes come.
Vince, in your opinion, is there one of these four men that Jeff Jarrett does not want to advance?
Well, I'd have to say now, if you ask me that question, it would have to be AJ, only because AJ Styles has defeated Jeff Jarrett in the past, and Jeff knows that in the back of his mind.
Oh, did you see that? How the force of the Monster Abyss as he just picked them both up and threw them down. This guy's unreal, and Vince said it. He may be the most underrated star in NWA TNA. He's got so much ability for the giant that he is.
And who's there to take advantage of it? The most intelligent wrestler, probably in NWA TNA, Raven. I may disagree with the way he goes about things, but he has a brain.
Clever as a fox, as we say, as Raven's going to recount on all of his experience out there in the ring right now. He's going to have to if he's going to win this match.
And Abyss takes Raven out.
Look at this. Abyss just cleaning house. Oh, but Raven countered. Unbelievable.
Talk about the intelligence as Abyss took him up to his shoulders. I don't know if he was going to go for a torture act, whatever it was. Raven answers by bulldogging him, by driving him face first to the mat. Styles connects with a kick that sends Raven out to the floor. You know, you told AJ that you should just trust you, Vince. Why should AJ Styles trust you at this point?
Well, you know, Mike, I've publicly stated I'm a changed man in my heart and in my ways. I think I've proven that up to this point. The only one I've yet to prove that to is AJ. That is still a work in progress.
Oh, you can see Raven coming in. Raven seems to have a strategy out here. Let's talk about the strategies that you're going to use. And you know, it's not one-on-one. It's one-on-three. And you've got to have eyes in the back of your head. You've got to be looking for each opponent at any time. You might think you have a pin, and then out of nowhere, somebody else is waiting for that opportunity to steal one on you.
Well, I got to tell you, Don, that's where the experience comes in. That's what Jeff Jarrett is a master at. And if I have to give edge to experience out here right now, unfortunately, I have to give that edge to Raven.
Again, a reminder, no disqualification, must be a winner. First pin, first submission, wins the match, and gets the all-important shot against Chris Harris, as we see Sting and Raven. Sting, the special enforcer, and Raven exchanging on the floor.
He gives you that confidence out there, Sting does. It's such a nice comfort feeling knowing he's going to make sure that this match goes accordingly. It doesn't matter who it is. As he takes on Abyss, he takes on Raven. We heard about an altercation backstage earlier with Jeff Jarrett, which is why the face mate got messed up, but he's still out here. He's going to make sure that everything goes according to rules.
And now the special enforcer, Sting, rolls into the ring as we see Raven and Abyss connect with right hands, driving Sting back into the corner.
I don't know if this is a good move on their part right here, because all they're doing is focusing their efforts on somebody that can't get the title shot tonight.
But wait a minute, Don. Sting's not even in this match. I don't know if it's a good idea on Sting's part. He's supposed to be the enforcer. I talked to Sting about getting in that ring tonight. He gave me his word that he wouldn't.
And Sting fights back out of the corner.
I think the hand got kind of forced on him, and here he is, showing why he's the enforcer. And boom, he takes them both out of the ring.
Well, I guess if you want to dance, you got to pay the band, right?
That's right.
Double clothesline by Sting. Sends Abyss and Raven to the arena floor.
Now this is an opportunity right here for Ron the Truth Killings and AJ Styles. Don't worry about the other two. They're out of the ring. Go for the pin on each other. But no, they're going to try to take them out.
Double dive. Double flip dive.
That was just superb.
By the two individuals that both have worn that NWA World's Heavyweight title in the past.
Putting their bodies on the line. It's all on the line right now. Oh, let's see this again if we can, Keith. Look at this.
Look at the perfection. Look at the timing.
Oh.
And now we see the truth. Ron Killings taking a steel chair out from underneath the ring. Abyss to his feet.
No disqualification. You got to use whatever you can use.
Vicious chair shot. Rock the monster Abyss.
You know Raven will do it. We've seen him come in at the last last moment. He's cost all these guys title shots. You got to do the same thing. You got to think like your opponent, Mike. You've got to. You got to think, what is my opponent going to do? And you got to be ready for it. Oh, Ron the Truth Killing. Beautiful spinning move.
Well, you know, it's funny, too, because if you're going to talk about stamina in this match, I think you're talking about those two men in the ring right now. Because where is Raven right now? Where is Abyss? You've got the true athletes in that ring right now.
You just got your question answered. Raven outside shot, steel chair to the back of the Truth. Raven back in, charges at Styles in the corner.
Oh, he takes them both out.
That's how he works, Mike. They should know that's how he works.
I said it. You got to think like your opponent, and you've got to have eyes in the back of your head as Raven will pick his spots every chance he can.
What have we seen from Raven for the past several months, Don? Systematic elimination of every roadblock, of every obstacle in his path.
And you know what, Mike? I don't agree with it, but it's smart. That's the way he goes about matches. That's why Raven is the man that he is in that ring.
Raven feels that the NWA title is his destiny, and he stopped at nothing. He's not stopped at suspension. He's not stopped at anything. People throwing him out of this ring. You got to admire his perseverance.
Drop toe hold. Face first goes Raven into the steel. Two. Oh, the Truth is there. And again, wise move.
Smart move.
Sure is. First pin, first submission.
That would have gave AJ Styles a shot. Wow! Oh, man, is there any way we can see that? There's no way to see how brutal this is.
Powerful axe kick. Let's keep it live for the cover. Two. Hey, Abyss pulled the referee Andrew Thomas out.
You got to admire his tenacity. Unbelievable. AJ's bell has been rung out there in the middle of that match.
Just when it looked like Ron the Truth Killings was on the verge of winning this final four-way of advancing to the match against Chris Harris. Abyss stopped him, and Abyss lines him up and drives him down Black Hall style. Here's 1, 2, Raven in, Raven.
Just in time as he pulls out Ron the Truth Killing. You know, you mentioned it, Vince, the attitude that the Truth has right now. He's been using that to his advantage, but sometimes when you go up against 350 pounds like Abyss, attitude's not enough.
Well, let's face it, all four individuals, Mike, and they don't know when they're going to get an opportunity like this again.
Man,
this was their last time to get an opportunity.
Here it is.
Raven effect DDT.
AJ Styles breaks it up, though, just in time.
AJ flying off the top rope. Stopped. Raven's pin attempt on Abyss at 2.
Mike, I gotta say right now, when I agreed to this position at DOA, this is exactly what I envisioned in my mind. This is what the fans want. This is what TNA is all about.
It's something special here tonight, Vince. There's no doubt about it. Oh, Raven again using that experience.
Styles committed himself, crashed and burned on the turnbuckle. A DDT attempt is blocked. Can he get him up in
He's got it. Here it is.
That's it.
He's got him rolling over. Here he goes. AJ Styles.
Here we go.
Wait a minute.
Jeff Jarrett, he's got the referee.
NWA World Champ Jeff Jarrett.
Where's
Face to face
Sting?
with Andrew Thomas.
There's Sting.
AJ had him pinned. And there he goes. Now Sting and Jarrett battling outside.
Oh, they're going to finish what they started earlier here, guys. What are you doing? Jeff Jarrett, see Vince Russo getting up, telling him to get out.
Director of Authority Vince Russo getting right in the face of Jarrett, telling him to head to the back, sending him to the back. AJ has got Raven.
Got him again. He's got him. Wait a minute. He just threw it.
Wait a minute.
Jeff Jarrett just threw a towel in the ring.
He took the towel off of Vince Russo's shoulder and he threw the towel in the ring.
AJ Styles looking around. He's looking at Vince Russo like, what are you doing?
I think AJ thought that Russo threw the towel in.
Oh, Raven just caught him right there. Nailed him from behind and then gets the DDT. Oh,
Raven effect.
1, 2, no.
Yes.
He's got it.
Raven did it.
Going to the match and advancing on the road to the steel cage, Raven.
I think that's exactly what happened. I think AJ Styles thought it was Russo that threw the towel in, but it was Jeff Jarrett that took it off the shoulder of Russo. Tossed the towel in. It distracted AJ Styles. It allows Raven to hit the Raven effect.
You mentioned it earlier, and Vince mentioned it, that Jeff Jarrett of all people probably didn't want to face AJ because he knows AJ can beat him. He used the towel. AJ thought it was Vince Russo. Smart move on Jarrett's part and a smart move on Raven because he took advantage of it when he saw the opportunity.
Raven now advances on the road to the cage. Raven to face the Wildcat Chris Harris. Whoever wins that match will get the steel cage match and the NWA World's Heavyweight title shot. Next week,
It's
the
Raven.
America's X Cup. Next week, the America's X Cup returns. Team AAA.